A lot of people around me in my town, they think they can dress. They think they got drip like that. I always pride myself in, if you look good, you feel good. I just be like, I don't know. The way I dress is means it weighs a lot, you know. So I was just chilling in my room, right, and I was just thinking, like, looking at beats and stuff, and I was thinking, what if I just made a rap song? And I was like, let me just do this for the YouTube video, you know. Write a rap song in an hour. I got the beat, and I was just chilling in my room. I just started writing, and that was it. Ice on me like Frozone, cooler than the ozone. Yo, ex girl just hit on me, she all up in my cell phone. Ice on me like Frozone, you know, like jewelry and stuff. I don't wear jewelry, so for me, ice is like, you know, like my sneakers, my clothes, you know, my drip, stuff like that. She wanna hang, I postpone, but she still like my cologne. Always been a funny guy, she called me Joey Gladstone. Joey Gladstone is a character on Full House. If you guys have never seen that show, it's also he's also on Fuller House. That's on Netflix. Fuller House is on Netflix, but Full House, if you never watched that show, it's from like the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s. It's a great show. It's like a sitcom. You gotta watch it, man. But Joey Gladstone is like a comedian character. He's like the uncle who isn't the uncle, but he just makes everybody laugh. He's like a comedian, you know. Rock Vans but only Velcro, rock Jordans only retros. Everybody steal my drip, they sound just like my Echo. Vans, Velcro, that's referring to like the Revenge Storms, Ian Connor, you know. They're not Vans technically. Everybody says they're not Vans, you know. It's basically Vans but with the lightning bolt on the side, and they're more expensive. And I don't even own a pair of Revenge Storms. I just got normal Vans. But retro Jordans are, how do I explain it? They're like OG colorways basically. So like a colorway that was released back when Michael Jordan was still playing and he had released his shoes like originally. Then the OG colorway is like, an example would be like the Space Jams. Space Jams released whenever Michael Jordan made the movie Space Jam, you know. So I only rock OG colorways. A lot of people at school be trying to dress like me. Like I started doing the mismatched shoes thing. Like I wear one shoe on one side and one shoe on the other side, and people started doing that because of me. So it's whatever, man. Last year I messed with that hoe and now she is a no-go. I bossed up on these girls, guess you could say I went electro. Electro, if you guys have ever seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Electro is a character. He's a villain, and he doesn't start off as a villain. He's just a normal civilian, and he's constantly getting stepped on by everybody in his life, you know. And he's just like, nobody cares about him, nobody takes notice of him. And on his birthday, he has to stay late for work, and he ends up turning into Electro because he had to stay for work after everybody else left. Literally everybody left except him. Had to stay after for work, and he turns into Electro. And now everybody's taking notice of him because, you know, he's, you know, shooting up the place, you know. But that's basically what it means, you know. Like, he's getting overlooked, and then you boss up, and now everybody's looking at you. Everybody sees you, you know.